Right then, all you horrible lot. Welcome back to the TARDIS. Today we're watching some quintessentially British memes, and we're gonna see how quintessentially British they actually are. Mainly just because, you know, I have a lot of American friends. Some would argue too many American friends. Some would argue having only American friends, except for one of your closest friends who's British, is bad for your inner Britishman. But those people we're ignoring, and we're going to prove that by watching these quintessentially British memes and relating to them. Finding that spark deep down in our core and bringing it forth to partake and enjoy in the meme. I hope you made sense of that words, Alex. I certainly fucking didn't. Anyway, let's see what we're working with.
Finish the lyric.
Alright, you ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't stop me now.
I'm banned from the bookies. Why's that? I ain't no fucking rookie.
What? Okay. Did he think he was meant to be freestyling over that? Did he think that, oh, finish the lyric, you gotta finish it with your own thing? That's I don't know if that's cool or incredibly just pathetic. Because, like, I mean pathetic in the sense that, come on, don't stop me now, 'cause you're having a good time. Everyone knows that. Who assumes, finish the lyric, you gotta start freestyling your own lyrics in the middle of the street? I mean, I want to give him points for creativity above anything else, but that's, I really don't know how I feel about that. That's really odd. You've got to be a different kind of person to assume freestyle instead of fucking Queen.
Hey, Diaz getting the cocktails in. Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
My fucking ID in the whip.
Why do you look like that?
Oh, he's so small! Oh my god, he's fucking tiny! Oh my god, he's a little guy! He's an itty bitty little guy! Oh, I didn't realise they made Britishmen that small anymore. I thought that was reserved for the French. Napoleon Bonaparte would be impressed that someone had been able to carry on his legacy. It is impressive getting to that height. It's impressive when you see people 7 foot tall, don't get me wrong, but I argue it's equally impressive to find people big enough to be cast as a fucking Oompa Loompa.
I forgot to turn the oven on.
Oh my god. No, that's mean. Oh, that's mean. That is mean. Oh, come on, she can't help it. That's just what she sounds like. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I have to say, though, as far as roast go, that's got to be the foulest one I've seen so far.
Okay, so welcome, Dave, to your yearly welfare audit. So first thing I've got to ask is, do you have any signs of pain or suffering? No? Good.
From the sounds of it, bloody hell.
Do you have appropriately formed feces?
Well, that's a bit of a personal question. Even the bird's a little put off by that. Who asks that, eh? Oh, have you got well-formed feces, my good sir? Is the shit coming out of your arse forming well? That's a very personal question to ask a bird. I mean, I know we don't particularly care about birds' personal feelings. I mean, have you seen Thanksgiving? The amount of times turkeys have taken over the years is I feel like we owe these birds a bit of an apology. Not that I'm saying that's a turkey, by the way. That's I don't know what type of bird that is, but I mean as an example, I think we owe birds in general a bit of an apology for the way we treat them. Shame on you for that. Yeah, laugh all you want.
Northwest Scotland and a cool day in the wind too. Charlie and Louise, back to you both.
Oh, thank you.
Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Not a massive one, but I was around.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say.
Around.
He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. You a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley, best.
He's coming up. He's coming up.
You know what? At least he's honest about it, you know. At least he's willing to sort of make a joke out of it and go, hands up, okay, you caught me out. I didn't quite realise. That's, I mean, it's an accurate commentary on the state of fake news in the world lately, but also that's just funny. I think that's the one time I've found misinformation funny.
It's so funny, people. Boys, you can just about get a clear.
Oh! Oh, I just realised what he's doing. Oh, oh no, lad. How have you done that? You can see he's got his sat-nav on. Obviously, he's not used to driving around here. Oh, no. He's gone down like... What are they even called? It's not a jitty. It's not an alleyway. I mean, it's too nice to be an alleyway. It's like a trap street or something like that. No. No, Trap Street's something else. Oh man. I mean, they're making a joke out of it, and you know, I'm glad you can laugh, because in this situation, personally, I'd be pissing myself. I would be shit scared of what would happen if I did this. But I mean, I kind of don't like that they're making a joke out of it, to be honest, because it's one of them things where I get it. You're having a bit of crack. It's kind of funny, but also all of them people, if you like press down on that pedal just a little bit more by accident, if you slip or you turn your wheel wrong, that's someone crushed up against one of them walls. And I mean, I get that they're the old Victorian houses, so they probably crumble the moment you hit one of them, to be honest, which would probably cause even more damage now that I'm thinking about it. But it's one of them where it's just not a funny situation. It's just not.
You know, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
He looks so proud of that. He looks so proud of that. Originally, I was going to say, isn't that fucking Tumblr post from way back? But he is so proud of that. You could tell with the way he's smirking. He is so proud that he came up with that. I don't think he were quoting that. I think he came up with that on the spot. And I mean, good for him, because it's funny. But that I remember that Tumblr. I was around for that Tumblr post, man. That's oh, he thinks he's so fucking clever.
Well, we hope you... I think you thought you had slightly longer there, didn't you?
That's a little bit longer on that.
It's like half the magic dragon.
Whoever Jake's going to take, it's going to be fabulous. Because that price is worth 20.
Come on, man, have some professionalism
£20,000.
about you. I know that the UK news cycle is a joke, right? I know that this country is going to tits, but have some semblance about you, man. Come on. That's just funny more than anything. Hang on. What's the... Oh, I thought that had broken. Has that broken? How the fuck have you done that? Hang on, what? What? How the fuck is that even possible? Right, I have this charm from one of my streamer friends, Art of Gabby. And she made me this charm. I don't know why I'm holding it up to the camera like you're going to focus. You're on manual focus. I have this charm from my VTuber friend Gabby, and it came with its own, like, keyring thing in the shape of, like, a pretty little flower. It's supposed to connect there, through the loop. But the loop's not broken, and there's no way to separate this bit. But if there's no way to separate this bit and the loop's not broken, how the fuck have you come off? What? That's wizard, that is. What the fuck is that? That's actually baffled me. What? Have we seen like a case of... Because I know there's the universal thing of it's nearly impossible to happen, but it's entirely possible that the atoms could have just slid past each other. Now, I know that I'm chronically unlucky, but there is no way I am so unlucky that my favourite charm on here somehow slid its atoms through the metal to come undone. Yeah, that's all one piece. That is physically... How the fuck have you done this? It's physically impossible. I feel like I'm going insane. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can slip the charm back onto the flower part of things, I think. No, I can't. The bend doesn't work. How have you done this? How have you done this? What? I don't understand how you've come up. There's no way to... It's not broken. It's not broken and there's no way to separate it. I'm going to put this over here so I don't lose it. But I feel like I'm already... I can't explain it any simpler than that. There's no way. It's not broken. It doesn't separate. It's one chunk of metal that loops through the thing. And it's not broken on that side either. How the f*** did you come off in my pocket? I'm f***ing losing it. I'm gonna f***ing lose it. I think I'm more pissed off because it's my favourite charm on my keyring. I have a piss artist can opener. A bottle opener. I have Deku from My Hero Academia. I have the keys to a job I don't even work anymore. I got fired. I have a tag from the journey, which if you don't know is a thing to do with something I can't say without being demonetized, but if you can unblur the image, it's not a good place. In fact, it's the place that America might become in like 2 days' time, depending on who wins. And I have a Ronald McDonald charity pin. Oh, and I have a minion. I used to have 2. Have I just witnessed atoms passing through other atoms just to f*** with me? I don't know how many more I can do after that, but I only got through like 4, so I've got to keep going.
It's just me.
Oh, look at him. Look at him wiggling. Oh, he's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, he's such a good boy. You could see the way his teeth were coming out, though. He was ready to bite. He was happy. Because his tail, his whole fucking body was wagging, but his teeth were out like he were ready to bite. Oh, man, that's oh. Gotta love a dog that don't quite know what it's doing. Dumb little mutt. Dumb little mutt of a dog. Cute little mutt. Dumb little mutt. I think you got a word for that somewhere. What the fuck is happening to my accent? Hang on a second. That's not fucking right. I think I get it now. My friends always say that when I interact with British media, I get more British. I couldn't hear it before. I hear it now. Oh, good doggy. Good little doggy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, I want a pet so bad. It's not fair. I want a pet so badly.
Here you go. £1 more and you'll be able to get a crack stone.
Fucking hell, you read my mind there. How did you know that? Clever girl.
I don't think I caught a word of what you fucking... I heard, how do you know that? And clever girl. Which, this is a really tough one, because on the one hand, the speech alone kind of proves that she was right. You didn't need to confirm. We could tell from the fact that you were just making noise. You pronounced 4 words, I think, in that entire diatribe. And, ooh, that's a big word. I haven't said that in a while. Because that's what they always used to say, isn't it? Your parents, they always used to say, don't go giving money to homeless, because they'll spend it on drugs and shit. And, you know, you grow up and you realise, oh, you're just being classist and you're being rude and you're being judgmental. Because you don't know what kind of tough fucking life they've had, and if they do spend it on crap. At the end of the day, at least you went out of your way to try and make someone else's life a little better. It doesn't matter if they actually fuck it up and they spend it on you. At the end of the day, if you giving money to them is the best you can do and they ruin it, that is not on you. That is on them. Granted, there's addictions and things you got to consider, but just on the line, on the whole debate of should you give money to the homeless, yes. Why? It's a nice thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's the kind thing to do. Can they abuse your kindness? Can they waste your money? Yes. Is it the most efficient thing that you could do to help the homeless? No. But just because it isn't the most efficient thing you can do to help the homeless doesn't mean it doesn't help the homeless. The frustrating part is when you can give a whole fucking speech like that in defense of them and then they turn around and admit, yeah, give me another pound and I'll go spend it on... No! Running it for the rest of yous. Come on! Oh, bad dog. Bad dog. At least you have the nerve to look guilty, you bad dog. You're right to be walking away, you little prairie dog. You're right to be walking away, looking back with them guilty eyes. No. Either you come back here and you clean up your fucking mess, or you can piss off. I'm not having you in my home. Oh, no, I am not. Not if you're going to make that kind of mess. I'm joking, by the way. Hello. She's actually walking down the street. He's so real for that. Honest to God, he is so real for that. The amount of time... Right, I don't do it much anymore, mainly because I don't get out much anymore. But back when I used to just be out and about places, when I was in college, I was so tired all the time. This is 100% something I would do. What I do specifically, because obviously you have your bags and your stuff with you and you don't want to get them robbed, is I put them inside my coat. I put my bags inside my coat so that I look like I got a big belly. And then I'd find somewhere comfy like this, or just somewhere I could lay at least at like a 45... the fuck am I... Hang on. Yeah, there we go. A 45-degree angle. So that I could just have a 5-minute, a 10-minute power nap. I remember I used to stay up really late during college because I had really bad sleep thing. Brilliant fucking description there. But I've always struggled with my sleep. It's one of them things where I can't even go lay down. I can be as tired as your mum is after dealing with you, right? And no matter how deep my eye bags get, no matter how heavy they get, there's something in my brain that will refuse to let me go lay down. I will be sat at my desk, editing, begging my body to please just let me go lay down. But my mind's just like, no, we got shit to do. We got shit to do. You can't leave now. We got shit to do. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're editing. If we go to sleep now, we're not going to be editing anymore. It's going to take way more time. You're going to keep going. And I'll be begging my body to let me sleep, and I just won't. And back then, I had the same thing. I've been able to manage it a lot better now, but back then it was horrible. And this is 100% something I would do.
I'm not laughing at the picture of you. It's the little one in the middle.
That's Christopher. That's my little brother. He's actually handicapped.
Gorgeous.
Oh no! No! Oh, mate, you gotta get on Twitter immediately. Twit longer now. You cannot let that stay on air. Oh, I remember this show. I remember Deal or No Deal. Oh, what was his fucking... Noel. You've got to write that twit longer. You cannot let that stay on air. Oh, the worst part is... I was kind of on his side until I heard that. Because it's one of them where like, oh, we're showing your child a photo, you start laughing. Oh, you laughing at me? No, I'm laughing at your brother. I can get on board with that because my brother's a... I can't call him anything, actually. None of the words that came to mind I'd be able to call him without breaking TOS. My brother is one of a kind. Let's put it that way. I would be 100% down to make fun of him on live TV, right? But, oh, worst part is he's handicapped and all. He's handicapped and all. Difference is, though, he's my brother. I can say that. You can't say that about this lady's brother because it's not his brother. You see, there's the code. There's the bro code. Well, no, there's the bro code and then there's the brother code. But the brother code gets shortened to the bro code, so it's called the bro code, even though we've already got a bro code. So we've got two bro codes. And the bro code that I'm talking about says that because he's my brother, I can make fun of him for being disabled. Nice and simple. I'd say it means he can make fun of me because I'm gay, but I mean... because he's disabled, he can't make fun of me. I think with that last one, we're going to end today's video here. Thank you so much for joining me as we watch some of these British memes. It's quite fun, actually. I never fully understood, right, how people can genuinely have fun doing these style of videos. Because I'll admit, I'll hold my hands up, I'm still very new to this. I used to do Minecraft content before this. In fact, I still do, actually, over on my main channel. This is kind of just a bit of a hobby, innit? But I always used to think, oh, I fake their reactions they do. I don't get how day in, day out you can pretend to like this slop. But to be honest, it's actually really fun. I get it now. They're not pretending. They're hamming it up a bit for the camera, don't get me wrong. Maybe I need that extra pound. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed being on board. Also... Cyberman! I finally got my Cyberman up and running. It's, well, I say up and running. It's definitely up, but he's not exactly running anymore. Yeah, I salvaged this a long time ago. I don't remember what battle this was from. But I remember I cleaved his head clean off. And it's been hollowed out, don't worry. There's no entrails left in it. Although, I think what I might do is I might go and find some of the wires. Put the wires back in for decoration, have them spill out over the top. But I just thought it'd be a nice bit of decoration to add on, to be completely honest to you, because I mean, this bit of the TARDIS doesn't really look much like a TARDIS, does it? And I feel like this is just adding to the quality of things. It was a bitch to hang up though. I ended up having to, after I scooped out the brain, the skull, and all of the fleshy bits, I ended up drilling a hole in the skull to wrap this cord around. You see, because there was nothing inside that I could latch it onto. All of the circuits were way too delicate. So that's what it's hanging from now. I figure once I've got the resources, I'm gonna panel the wall with some wood. I'm gonna try and fish my old armor out of storage, stick it over on that side, and then maybe if I can find some of them, dig them out of the TARDIS wardrobe. I want to put a coat rack over here. Like you can see, I've already got a coat. This isn't one of mine. This is just. I don't remember where that's from, actually. I want to maybe get, like, a coat rack with all of my, like, old Incarnations coats on or something like that. Maybe one of the neckerchiefs. I used to wear a neckerchief. I should bring back the neckerchief. I used to fuck with that neckerchief. But yeah, things are slowly coming together. I love it. It's great. It's great. I mean, it's a little humiliating having your skull hung up on the wall for a display item. But I mean, if you are going to try and cyber convert civilians and you get sort of battered about while you do, I personally think it's fair game to hang you up as a bit of a trophy. But yeah, it's completely empty now, I think. I wonder if it's got anything in its memory bank still.
You will subscribe or be taken
Ah,
to be upgraded.
what do you know? So it does. I think you should listen to him, just because, well, I think the fact that he's not got much else other than his head means that he's probably spending a lot of time thinking, and if he thinks that subscribing and liking is the right thing to do, then maybe you should listen to him. Only time I'm ever going to endorse listening to a Cyberman, but I'm rambling now, I'm being facetious. If you did enjoy, listen to the Cyberman, and I will see you later. For now, though, bye-bye.